So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And as you can see, we've already started here.
We've seen many free-role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Ndika, he's looking for the runner here.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Oh, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Van Dijk. Played over towards the opposite flank. Maldini. And it's gone back to the keeper. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Van Dijk. To Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well timed. Had a shot!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Alexander-Arnold. Referee's given a throw. Out again for a throw-in. He's picked his way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And smartly reclaimed. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Ronaldinho is there, and he can get that clear. Tries to get it clear. Well, now it's a race for the ball. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And that's been won straight back. Paz. Isak heads it! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Araujo gets good distance on it. And once more he proves rigid and robust.
Oh, really well played.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Messi. 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Maldini. And back to the keeper they go. That is good alertness. Bruno Fernandes. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that was very necessary. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. A goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Ronaldinho. Pull it.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Isak. And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Vietnam have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind.
And the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This possibly the last play of the half. And he's made sure that's not getting through. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And we hit half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Vietnam come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break.
Substitution.
Here we go again. Vietnam carrying a one-goal lead. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Maldini. To Bale. And it's Maldini.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's neat. Wan-Bissaka. Ndika.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Rummenigge. Alexander-Arnold. And that's been intercepted. Decent progress down the left. Not the most accurate pass. Yeah. Vietnam are still that goal to the good. And it's Hullet. Oh, and he's through the middle. And the shot!
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game
number
here.
20. Number 9. Bruno Fernandes. Number 79. Coming on the field.
And he's there to clear it.
Number 15. Lukaku.
Alexander-Arnold.
Number 16. McKennie. Number 11.
Yeah.
Pulisic.
Vietnam leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Alexander-Arnold is looking to influence the game from out wide. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Oh, what has happened? Shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Ndika gets it clear. Throw it. Araujo. Araujo. Well, that pass isn't the best. No way through there. Could move up a gear here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Pulisic going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Lukaku. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Vietnam surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Maldini. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Van Dijk. For Messi. McTominay. It's a good spell of possession, this. Vieira. Turns back here, probably the best option. Vietnam leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Rummenigge. Passing nice and neat. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Danger averted for now. Into the last 5 minutes. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
Vietnam probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Now it's Lukaku.
There will be 1 minute added time.
McTominay. Vieira. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And that's that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Isak. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Now it's potw. And that has been cleared.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Davids gets a foot in here. Davids, good strong midfield running here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. It is early, but the game hasn't yet spotted. Chance! Goal, Italy! And Italy score first. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Vietnam are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bellingham. Bellingham on a charge down the left. Maldini. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
As. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Cucurella. Can he get onto this? Now, can he find a finish? Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. The ball has bounced loose now. Cucurella. Can he put it away? Really well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being boxed.
Shapes to shoot! Goal, Italy! And they've got their lead back. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Italy go into the lead. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Ndika. Partey cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cucurella. Lovely bit of skill. It's a decent-looking cross. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Well, played right into his path. He's shifting through the gears here. Vieira. Might be danger here. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Davids promptly onto that, and that is that. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
And they're back on the ball again. Looking for options for movement. And Hullet! Oh, taken with style! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Hullet simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did he hit it.
Italy go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
And the first 45 minutes are up. There's the start of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Paz gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here. That's a terrific interception. He's had a stellar game.
And it's Vieira. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good read. Played into space out wide. That'll be a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 7. Viene sostituito con il numero 6. Attenzione, un cambio.
That's hits one! And he's following up! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, can he get onto this? Musiala. And here's Vinicius Junior. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Lukaku. Oh, it's played into the area. And he gets rid in a hurry. Hullet looking to add to his goal. Vietnam perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Vinicius Junior touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Italy needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That pass has been well intercepted. Vinicius Junior. Vieira, who's set up one goal so far. He's played him through. He has found the way through. Decent hit! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Italy grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Deftly away. Well, they've got it again. Bellingham. Vieira.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Can he get onto this? Hullet. In by Hullet. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's headed upfield. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Davids. Decent progress down the left. And the counter is on. He could be in here. He's found the way through. Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Thuram gets rid without sophistication.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 20. Lascia il campo per il
Bruno
numero
Fernandes.
26.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that was very necessary. Could move up a gear here. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Pulisic. Now it's Lukaku. There's the hit! Keeper's got his work done.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 13. Vieira. Viene sostituito con il numero 24.
Van Dijk. Danger averted for now. And that is out of play. Nesta does really well to win the ball there. Bruno Fernandes. Van Dijk gets it away. Oh, that's a key interception. Now he's off and running. Bruno Fernandes. A temporary retreat here.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
He's through here, and they can counter here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ndika is there to clear. McTominay. Well read, nice interception. No way through. Now it's Pedri, and he's running through. And the finish! It's a goal! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is and that is as far as it goes. Vietnam cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this
Hello,
lot.
everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it
welcome
is
to
the week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Good spot, he's seen the run, couldn't squeeze it through. Ronaldinho purring through the gears. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Ndika gets good distance on it. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric. And that alone is enough to frighten some of the best defences. He really does have the ability to win games on his own with that terrific acceleration.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference. Soboslai! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So, a breakthrough already. And they can counter here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ronaldinho. Araujo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That is a great ball. Partey gets rid without sophistication. Araujo, very much a man of this moment. And here's Azar. Oh, this looks sharp.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Paz. He's played him through. Brilliantly cut out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Wan-Bissaka. Dumfries getting this one clear. Azar. Oh, they can break here. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's being shifted off it. That's really well cleared. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Szoboszlai. He's in a great position. Real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ronaldinho. And here's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Van Dijk gets it clear.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And he's had it nicked away. Can he latch on to this? Ronaldinho. And it's Vieira. Spread neatly. Deftly away. And they're quick to get it back. Vieira. And here's Azar. Who does have an assist to his name. Ndika kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, super ball! Isaac! Goal! And this is getting better and better.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly, and the finish! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
He's had a hit! And again! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
That's been cut out, well played. Oh, just skips past his man. He's got the shot away! Cleared without complication. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Ruben Diaz clears. Vietnam have it back and can go again. Lovely bit of skill. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's good play. That is good strength. Cross to the back post. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Haaland! And he's quick to get it clear again. Back into the middle.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Bergomi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bruno Fernandes looking to get on the end of this. Oh, she tries a shot! Partey. Look at... Can he put it away? Oh, taken with style. They have come roaring back.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Paz, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is a little undercooked. It's a sweet ball, that. Oh, they could break here. Luis Suarez, and he's onside. Now it's Hullet. And here's Bellingham. Great chance! Goal! Spain! And they're back in front. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And he's being shifted off it. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played back in. Bellingham, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Vietnam are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Cucurella engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Suarez. Paz. He could be in here. Hits one! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Isak is offering a wry smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's shooting! Oh, horrible miscue.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Cucurella cuts out the pass. Now it's Luis Suarez. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Vieira. Hullet. Oh, perfectly measured that. That is a crunching tackle. And he gets rid in a hurry. Dida catches it safely. Vietnam needing a change of fortune here. Vieira. It's a good spell of possession, this. Steaming on goalwards. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Bellingham. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. That is a great pick out. Caught offside that time.
Substitution on the field. Number 79.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Kukurea. Number 9.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Fernandez. Number 14.
Hullet is wide and looking to get onto this. It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
23.
Now it's Lukaku.
Number 45,
Corner number 2 then.
Number 15, Lukaku. Substitution in progress. The attendance for this match was 70,987.
That's a decent clearance.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Eto'o. Ernest, given the lift of his goal. Shapes to shoot! Wan-Bissaka gets it clear. Pulisic. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Substitutions taking place.
Vietnam may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Lukaku. Wan-Bissaka. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat.
Pulisic! Oh, split-second reaction.
Pulisic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Just eases him off the ball. He's played him through. Now it's Pulisic. Osimhen. Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. So, third corner of the game.
Vietnam really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, there's the clearance. Out of play for a throw. Vietnam are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Vietnam have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Vinicius Junior. Deftly away. Bergomi attempts a clearance. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And he's gone looking for safety. He's had it taken off him. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added... Now the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Danger averted for now. The ball is loose and the chase is on. So that's it. It is all over. Vietnam were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
And a quick reminder today.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Vietnam have reclaimed it. Paz. Cucurella crosses.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Chips it through. Oh, it's Dembele. And smartly reclaimed. That is expertly dealt with. Cucurella gets rid without sophistication. Fires from distance.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cucurella. He rises! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Vietnam couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Nice interception, well timed. Paz. Yaya Toure. No, it's Dembele. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Paz. Partey. Well read, and the danger is averted. Hernes. Paz. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
The referee has given a corner. Botafogo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And a header! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Botafogo have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And here's Isak. That has not gone well. Paz. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cucurella. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Ernest. And he cuts out the supply. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Botafogo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Dembele. Oh, that's neat. And that should get the job done. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Yaya Toure. Now it's Hullet. Great chance! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And he welcomes it in. Isaac! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Isaac. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
That gets things going for the second half.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just
Real chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
The pressing's intense, and it's shot at goal! They want to be quick to recover this. Thuram with the clearance. Isaac. Oh, well played, well played. Platini. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Schmeichel can pick that up.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Ernest. Van Dijk did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Now it's Yaya Toure. He's picked his way through. Great hit! Oh, taken with style! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Botafogo are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, that is... He's had a shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Botafogo find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Platini. Ruben Diaz gets across to intercept that. Now it's Szoboszlai. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He could be in here. Potw. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And claimed it back swiftly.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Hernes. And he's picked out the run. He's got away. He's had a hit! And how did he not make it four?
Botafogo were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Vinicius Junior can get it clear. Yaya Toure driving forwards. Now it's Lukaku. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Wan-Bissaka, well seen, saw that coming. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That is good alertness. That's headed upfield. He's in space and looking for options. Climbs up big! Just needed better contact. Platini. That's gone loose. And that interception was most necessary. Could move up a gear here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
There's the hit! And yes, it's there! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Can he put it away? Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Short changes him with that pass. And he's managed to get free. 4 added minutes on the board. Wan-Bissaka. Pulisic. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dembele. Oh, just skips past his man. It's Dembele! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And the referee brings it to a close. Vietnam cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Vietnam desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And as you can see, we've already started here. An instinctive delivery. He's had a hit! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Quality ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Referee's given a throw. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got space, shapes to shoot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them...
He rises! Harmlessly behind. Wan-Bissaka promptly onto that, and that is that. Bruno Fernandes. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
This is the time you need that pace. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, easy pickings there. Vietnam leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Good read, needed to be. Schmeichel clears it away. Looking for the runner. Isak gets flagged offside. That's headed upfield. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Partey. Vieira. And the counter is on. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through.
Bruno Fernandes.
He's through here.
Bruno Fernandes.
Partey. Passes short and sharp. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. There's the hit! That's another chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Partey. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played.
Hits one! It's off target and by quite a way. Gently done. Wan-Bissaka. Knocks it out wide. In with a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Vieira wins the duel this time. Gullit. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Has a go! He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's played him through.
And it's Cancelo. In by Cancelo.
Oh, smashing header!
Van Dijk with the clearance. And he thumps it clear. João Cancelo. He is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Ndika makes the interception. Isak chasing after it. Bruno Fernandes. He's in plenty of space here.
Now the finish!
Isak finds himself offside. Van Dijk cuts it out.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Passing is crisp and sharp. João Cancelo. And now they can clear their lines. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. He could be in here. Now there's a...
Can he finish?
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. So we're just settling back into... And pull it! Straight at the keeper.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Partey. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Keeper's got good distance on that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been drilled in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. There's a sharp little ball here. Van Dijk tries to clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That'll be a corner. Corner number 2 then. Terrific header! And it's a goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
The goal scorer!
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Well, nicely intercepted. And he's managed to get rid. And they're back on the ball again.
The attendance
Almost
for
an hour
this
gone.
match was 71,649.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Isak. And he welcomes it in. Caught offside that time.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Isaac. Number 20. Number
79.
Number 9. Bruno Fernandes.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Number 45, Osman. Number 11, Pulisic. Number 10, Soboslai.
That's an excellent interception. And that has been clubbed away. And now they can spring out of defence. Pass somewhat off target. Pinches it off him. Mbappe just eases him off the ball. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Osimhen. Van Dijk with a fine tackle. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Hullet. Great hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Pulisic gets it clear.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
No, that's been intercepted. Pulisic.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Vietnam are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it...
Decent hit! It's a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So all square and not for the first time.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Lukaku, he can run onto that. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Vietnam, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. This to complete the turnaround. but much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Vietnam complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, it's the type of call that can't be given if there's even the slightest doubt. It had to be spot on.
Deftly done.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And it's hoisted clear. And we're done. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Vinicius Junior taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're underway. Mateus hurtling down that right flank.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he thumps it clear. And the counter is on. Pinches it off him.
Great feet, that.
Now it's Lukaku. Could move up a gear here. And he was quick to react.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundation.
Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Wan-Bissaka gets it away. And it's Vieira. Mateus. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, can he finish? Goal! Spain! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bruno Fernandes.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Dink through. And he's certainly onside here. Cruyff looking sharp there. Maldini picks it up from the goal kick. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Lukaku.
Oh, that's such a good run.
Oh, what a climb! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
That's beautifully weighted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mateus. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That looks a good ball through. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot a goal! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Such sharp play, and he's been looking so good this half, and yet he doesn't convert.
Spain have their second corner now. Cleared away. Good read, needed to be. Swings in across. Wan-Bissaka getting this one clear. Cruyff.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vietnam can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Adriano. Pirlo. Partey. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And reclaimed it in a trice. Mateus. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. He's in! Cruyff! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Adriano finds himself offside. Mateus. 5 minutes till the break. Isak. Mateus. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, there's the clearance. No, again, there's no way through. Adriano chasing after it. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Partey. Some really good ball movement. Oh, super find. Has a goal! He's got a goal! They have come roaring back. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. How would you review the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que pueden acceder a toda la información relacionada con nuestro equipo en nuestra página web oficial. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And that's the second half started. Ndika with the clearance. Now it's Pirlo. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Cruyff. Always onto this. Mateus. Pirlo receives it in a good position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Cruyff. Now it's Pirlo. Oh, nice touch. Pirlo powering forward here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. So, third corner of the game. Lukaku. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
So their fourth corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the ball's a good... Can he finish? Goal! Spain! And they're back in front. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Bruno Fernandes! Really well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 3.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's...
Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. Lovely feet. And it's Pirlo. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Cruyff. Mateus. Gullit. Keeper's ball. And he cuts out the supply. Musiala clears it away. Osimhen. Osimhen running with the ball. Partey. Pirlo looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Gullit. Cruyff gets into some space. Defending of the desperate variety. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And he's found a way past... Mbappe! Goal! Spain! And they've got their lead back. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 10, Pirlo.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, they could be... Oh, shooting chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's played into space. Oh, delightful ball. And he can clear it away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's been cut out, well played. And that was very necessary. Bullets in acres of space out wide.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Vinicius Junior. And that has been cleared. Oh, super ball. So nearly the perfect ball.
Vietnam have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Ronaldinho. No way through. Hoisted in.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Osimhen. Bruno Fernandes. And Wan-Bissaka. Musiala. Vinicius Junior. Cleared away. And he's only too happy to take that back. And that will be it. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Vietnam are looking a touch fragile, Peter. Confidence looked well down, and they have to find some courage quickly now if they're to react.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, and undulate. He's had a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Eto, and he was quick to react. And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. And he's picked out the run. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from...
Real chance! And he's done it! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Vietnam are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, there's the clearance. Lam. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He is through here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He could be in here. Oh, that's fab chance! Oh, it's come loose. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Isak. Wan-Bissaka. He's got the shot away! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
No, that was never going to make it. No, it's Nedved. And he welcomes it in. Shot at goal! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
It is a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. More and more pressure on the ball here. Pirlo. Oh, good read. Half an hour played now. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, not quite. And now they can clear their lines. So what can they make of this? Rijkaard. Pirlo.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, red, nice interception. That has been cut short. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread neatly. That's good play. Showing great feet there. Oh, nice touch. Cucurella did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get away here? He's found Isaac! Oh! Fantastic! He's got himself an absolute peach. On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
This is threatening to become... And it's half-time here. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Eto'o. And he's picked out the run. And through to the goalkeeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bruno Fernandes. Paz receives it in a good position here. He rises! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Bruno Fernandes. He's picked his way through. Vietnam
have their second corner now. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's well spotted. That pass has been well intercepted. Isak! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pirlo, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? And it's Pirlo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That looks a cracking ball. Pinches it off him. Isak with a definite fell there.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 23, Vinicius Junior. Number 10, Messi. Number 13, Nedved. Number
Cruyff.
15,
That has not gone well.
Number 21,
Haaland.
Eto. Coming on the field,
You can never be short of
number
runners in the
6,
space, as long as the
Neymar.
space left behind
Number 20,
is filled.
Johan Cruyff.
Good read,
Number
needed to be.
18,
Soboslai with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Seedorf. Number 4, Suarez. Substitutions taking place.
Soboslai has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Vinicius Junior wins the duel this time. Lahm. Kaká. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Haaland. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Osimhen. And he's onside.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Kaká. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Kaká! Goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Cannavaro cuts it out. Pirlo, that's a little off target. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf. Pirlo.
has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Haaland. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
He has found the way through. Oh, he's been caught on it. Now the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Tries a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Pirlo. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Great Haaland! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Haaland. Vinicius Junior. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Seedorf. And it's Cruyff.
There will be 3 minutes
Well
added
seen,
time.
saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vinicius Junior. That's very neat. He's found the way through. And the shot! And it's come back out to him. Oh, taken with style. Drama at the death. Is there time? That's that, the end. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. The Lazio fans are out in force, the atmosphere crackling, passions are high. How could this not be inspiring for all those down there in light blue? We have already started here. Aim forwards. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gilberto Silva can be of paramount importance, Peter.
The man they call the invisible wall.
Indeed, he was the invisible wall. Happy to do all the selfless work so others can get on with making a more stylish influence.
But he does... And a shot! It's there!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
That pass has been well intercepted. Shapes to shoot!
Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
So this to extend their lead. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Keeper's dealt with that. It's gone for a throw-in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Pull it. Vietnam leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he's only too happy to take that back. Ndika kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pull it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cucurella. And that should get the job done. Batistuta. Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Isak. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gilberto Silva. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And it's Shevchenko. Passing is crisp and sharp. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Time and again they are repelled. Cucurella picks it up out wide. Cleared without hesitation. Vietnam have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Vietnam have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Thuram. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Turns back here, probably the best option. Shevchenko. Out for a throw. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ruben Diaz clears. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Thuram. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Paz plays it in low. Shevchenko. Szoboszlai gets a good foot in there. Pull it. He's through here. He's shifting through the gears here. Rummenigge gets into some space. Oh, smashing header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Wan-Bissaka. Partey. Now the finish! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
He's gone forward. He's not got that quite right. Rummenigge. Shevchenko. Rummenigge. Shevchenko. Wan-Bissaka deals with that comfortably. Adams. Oh, they could break here. Oh, super find. Yaya Toure. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Vietnam head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Some good work on the right flank here.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Thuram. Rummenigge might just make this.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Yaya Toure. Gilberto Silva. Messi. And here's Batistuta. And through to the goalkeeper. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
That is good alertness. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And it's Gullit. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ndika gets it clear. Can he get it through? He's found some space. Yaya Toure. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure.
Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Isak clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 7. Lascia il campo per il numero 29.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's had it taken off him. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, right place, right time. Lazio needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
He's got a sight of goal. Now, who's going to be first to this? Danger averted for now. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Turan. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Lazio showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Nicely worked. Rummenigge hits one! They've scored! They're seeing no way back, but they are level.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Cambio di giocatori.
Vietnam choosing to make the first change. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Toure did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Chooses to go back. A temporary retreat here.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Spread neatly. Yaya Toure. Now it's Messi. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Osimhen, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much.
Speculative strike. He slid in and he's gone for goal! Adams gets good distance on it. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Osimhen.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, important interception. Pulisic. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Hullet. And he's managed to get rid. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Hullet finds himself offside.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 30. Messi. Numero 4.
lasciano il campo per il numero 18 e il numero 10.
Oh, strongly challenged there. And there goes the final whistle.
So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.